How's everyone doing? Hey, Beard Bros! Good morning. Is it Jordy Beard Bros or Örjan Beard Bros? Hey, Atski, how's it going? Good morning. So today is another day. I really like this combo. I realized yesterday I didn't use the darker marker. And I do like the darker marker. It adds a nice touch to it. So today I'm gonna try to at least be able to use this one. Good morning, Holmes. Set up an invoice. Nice. Yeah. Is a Pantone, I think so. Yeah, Pantone, yeah. Or Letraset, I guess is the name. Right, so today's word is climb. Oh, how to draw climb. Could make a climber. Could make climb. Something that likes to climb. Climb as in escalating. Climb. I have one picture in my head. Let's go with that one. Hey, Willosaurus, how's it going? Captain, oh Captain. Right, so the picture in my head is like we're looking down in perspective, right? So, and there's this monster crab-like mutant thing coming up at us. So let's go for that. Let's see how that ends up. Let's just start putting lines down and see how did that arm go? So look down at the wall, then we should see like arm coming up, maybe. That area in my head is a bit vague. It's taking a weird turn. But whatever. Let's go. Let's go with this. Let's see where it takes us. Right, so it's climbing up at us. Wall like that. Okay. Hey, Ixie. So I was supposed to do a stream like with music and so on yesterday. But my wife was invited to the Italian embassy. So I had to keep an ear out for the kids. So I couldn't stream. And when she did end up coming back, it was too late. I just got too tired. Hey, Gug6. Yeah, we usually, in our home, we usually clean on Sundays. And then the whole week, you got a nice cleaned apartment. And then towards the end of the week, it's just chaos. And I usually, though, like clean everything up on Saturday morning. I usually like take a round around the house, pick shit up, and at least so it's not like someone has been throwing hand grenades in the flat and just things everywhere. Oh, Gag6. Oh, you had to improve the visual quality of your home. Oh, that's funny. It's cool though. It's nice with family coming over. Will you cook for your family or will you go out for dinner? Coccyx, yeah. If you got two kids, a hand grenade in your home is a very apt description of how crazy it can be. With toys everywhere and clothes and pieces of food somewhere, and you put your hand in the back of the sofa and you have no idea what you're going to find, and it's always a surprise. It's crazy. Gotta love them though, those little crazy monkeys. Bear Bros. Yeah, it's almost like that. It's almost like you got massive hamsters. Now, worse though, I must say, my daughter, as some of you know, she has a disability, and she used to have this behavior where she threw food, and it was so annoying. That was really like frustrating, and it ended up just me just stopped caring. And it was so frustrating. Like, she was eating an apple all nice, and when she didn't want to eat the apple anymore, she just sort of flinged it full force into the wall. And it was like, why are you doing that? Why? How can I remove that input from your brain? But you couldn't be angry at her because she has a disability. You just had to like try to teach her in a kind of roundabout way of how you should not throw food. But for the longest time, you had like splashes of apple on the wall, and you just had to go clean it up, and it was like you broke your brain. But luckily, she stopped doing that. But it was a long period with just like food on the walls. Goxics, yeah. I mean, it is funny. It's just shitty for me that when I have to clean it and deal with it. But just on paper, it's funny. You can't argue with that. Seeing a little girl just fling an apple straight into the wall. It is funny, but you can't laugh, because if you laugh, she gets feedback that it's a good thing, and she will continue doing it. Also, you can't give her a lot of attention when she does it. Like, you can't go like, "Hey, why are you throwing apples on the wall?" Da 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 da, because that is feedback, right? And then she thinks, "Oh, if I'm bored, I can throw an apple into the wall, and then I will get Dad's attention." So that's a challenge, like how to deal with that, because you can't get angry, because that's change of situation, and she feeds off it. You can't like make a big commotion out of it, because then she's, oh, they're starting to move a lot and starting to clean. Oh, this is interesting. So it was like, how on earth do you figure it out so that you don't stimulate her with like action, or change the situation? And it was for a long time we didn't get expert help, like behavioral help. So we didn't know how to deal with it. But with time, and we pay for it ourselves, is like a specialist treat, like behavior coach in a way. She goes there and helps. It helps a lot. And also she gave us tools like how to deal with it. Hey, Eternal Lady, no problems. You're free to come and go as you wish, man. No, we gave her soup and spaghetti for sure. But at that time, you had to be just on, you couldn't leave her. You had to be there and keep an eye on what she was doing with the food. But now she's completely fine in that sense with food. She doesn't throw any food. She just loves eating apples. And when she's finished, she puts it away, which is great. You know. Yeah, so Monday is the 30th. And I will be on stream with Beer Bros. I will be interviewed by the Beard Bros. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be fun. Right, Beard Bros? It's Monday. Give some info. Give us some info, Beard Bros. Or am I off target again? Dear Bard, no, not on the morning stream. It's gonna be on Beard Bros. Beard Bros channel. At what time? I can't remember. It's like Monday evening? Yeah, I think so. 8 p.m. UK time. Probably. I can't remember. I'm shit with numbers and names. For me, that part of my brain is useless. That's cool there, Bart. Something in my throat. That's cool. Right, yeah. Oh yeah, they also changed the time, right? They also, on Sunday night, we moved the clock in Europe. Hey, Chilsrand. How's it going? It's a Friday. It's fantastic Friday. So where are we now? We're only 10 minutes in. Oh, Jesus. Hey, Eric Mui, how's it going? Nice of you to drop by, sirs. That's awesome, Chilstrand. That's really, really cool. Have you listened, Chilstrand, to Evan Elmanson and a guy called Daniel Matthews, who's the organizer for industry workshops? And some other guys. They are recording their Dungeons and Dragons, I think, plays. And they're recording them and putting them on SoundCloud, and they're really entertaining. I don't know if they've stopped or what's happening with them, but I think there was like 6 episodes at least. It was really, really fun. Backwater Bastards. There we go. Backwater Bastards. That's what they're called. I guess you could just Google Backwater Bastards and SoundCloud, and you'll get the list of their episodes. But it's fun, fun to listen. Cringy at times. It's a little bit cringy, I must say, but it's fun to listen to while working. And they're fun guys. They're cool guys. I've met majority of them, I think. So it's extra fun to hear them, because I know how they are in person, you know. Oh, Bear Bros, right, there we go. There we go. Yeah, Evan was on that, on your channel, right? Okay, so let's try to put some lines down so we get the depth, and so that I can also use this marker. I love this marker. Oh, thanks, Eric. Captain Jetlag. Yeah, this is in 12 actually. Can jump in so you guys see something actually. You know, it's not super detailed yet, but at least it's a good sketch. So in this instance, you know, if you, I mean, if you don't overextend yourself in your sketching, and if you keep it light and fun like this, you know, not a massive project, it's quite easy to kill a sketchbook. You know, you go through the sketchbook quite fast. And I mean, now I draw one a day, and I'm already halfway. You know, so imagine just having not having kids, and having the ability to sit down and sketch for more than 30 minutes. I mean, if you would do 5 30-minute or 4 30-minute drawings in 2 hours, do that every day, you'll kill the sketchbook in no time. And you'll have fun, hopefully. Because if you don't put so much effort into it, it's easier to do. It's more entertaining to do when it's not doesn't have pressure, when you're not like having this massive mountain to climb. You can just draw something and enjoy the process, right? I think you, Jordy, need to separate the accounts or something. It's a bit confusing at times who you're talking to, or just the entity Beard Bros that can be multiple people. Yeah, Eric Mui on Twitch. I think you gotta go to the video manager and click save for VOD, I think. So if Bear Bros haven't done that, the episode is gonna fall off, and I think you get like 15 that's automatically saved, but it pushes off the older ones. So if you don't force save it for VOD, it's gonna be lost. I mean, locally they most likely have it recorded. Bear Bros, right? Like verification. If I change account, I just get a text message on my phone saying, "Oh, here's the number you should put in to verify that is, you know, it's you, whatever." But yeah, I get it. It's annoying. So what's your plans for the weekend? I know Chillstrand will DM a D&D campaign, which is fun. I want to stream tonight. I want to put on some music and just create art, which I haven't had time for this whole weekend, or this whole week. I want to do a vehicle design. So that's, I think, is going to be on my agenda tonight. Is buy some beer, put on some music when the kids go to bed, and do some vehicle cyberpunk vehicle design. That's my plan. Dearbard, yeah, it's Örjan, Svensenart, and Jordi. No, I don't want to make a boat. Yeah, Eternal. I really want to do that. I have a plan of what I want to do. So that's gonna be it's gonna be fun. I'm hoping I will have time for it tonight. Just buy a couple of beers, put on some reggae man, and just hang out. Switch off the camera, switch off the microphone, not having to kind of hold some sort of conversation and keep it interesting, you know. Thanks, Bear Bros. A street boat. Sailing. You crazy. You crazy. Yeah, you're welcome to join in, Eternal Lady. It's probably gonna be around 10 o'clock. Or as in 8 o'clock UK time. Approximately that time, the kids go to bed. They're all asleep. Wife is watching some TV show or something, and I usually go on live at that time. It's always like Captain Jetlag, you said, oh, this is only in 10 minutes. And then you make some moves that require you to push the envelope further. And then you like jump back in how finished it looks, right? That's something I've always kept in mind. Like, you know, when you do a painting in Photoshop or a sketch in Photoshop, you have some sort of limitation in value or execution and so on, and it looks good. Then you make one move, like you pick a darker shadow somewhere, and you start punching the shadows out, and you go, oh shit, and then the whole balance of the sketch is thrown off. So now you have to go over absolutely everything one more time to get to that kind of harmonious place of where the balance is correct. And that happened in this sketch. It was good at a point, and then I added the marker, so that became more contrast, and then the goalpost was shifted, and now I'm having to try to catch up. Hey, tomato, catch up. Hee hee. Captain Jetlag, yeah. I took a right when I should have taken a left. I should have just walked away 10 minutes in the drawing. No, not that bad. It's fun to draw, though. I'm imagining this being some sort of rat werewolf like dirty character, like with disfigurations and stinky and climbing up the bedroom to your bedroom on your castle wall. Dearbard, yeah, for sure. That's why it's so easy to work, not working smart. You know, you're wasting a lot of time, not being efficient, and you're making moves where you're just kind of mushing around rather than having a focused path. I find that happens to me when I'm not being careful. If I'm not being careful with process and like how I should, how much time I have to spend on it, like for work, usually it never happens. Like this goalpost shifting, where time just becomes a time sink. You're just mushing around, and like I said, with what happened with this drawing, it never happens professionally, because I have to perform in within a certain amount of time and then switch to a next client or switch task and so on and so on. So it becomes more like, okay, I know I have this much time, I need to get it done. But if I sit just on my own and paint, oh man, time disappears so easily and the painting never gets finished. You just have to be like I have to be so much more forceful in my approach on my own art. Coxix, you know it. It's that joke. Hey Zutin, how's it going? I've been really enjoying your warm-ups, Zutin. It's cool. Unfortunately, I haven't had a lot of time to comment on them, but it's cool stuff. I really appreciate seeing your warm-ups. I'm glad to see another person being consistent and doing it every day. It's nice. Shout out to Zutin. So rest assured, Zutin, I look at them every day, even though I don't have time to comment. It's cool stuff. Do you, Zutin, by any chance, work in the industry, or are you um, trying to get into the industry? I actually don't know. I would say you probably are because of the level of art. Zutin, speed doesn't really mean anything except if you get paid by finished piece. If you get paid by hours, it's great to be slow. No, but joke aside, what was good with having speed is accuracy, and I think it looks fast, but it's more accurate than just me moving my hand fast. And that's more of a mindset you should have, is to be as accurate, because speed, with accuracy, speed comes. Yeah, Zutun, yeah, definitely. Freelance if you're a freelancer. Freelance if you're a freelancer. Speed if you're a freelancer will help significantly, because then you can stack clients, or have less clients that pays more, and you can slow down a bit and focus on quality rather than pushing shit out the door. It has to come a point where you do slow down and worry about quality rather than, oh, I can fit X amount of clients in. Okay, we got around 4 more minutes, I think. approximately. So ideally, tonight I will do an extra stream with reggaeton music. And on Monday evening, I will talk about it again on Monday morning, warm-up. But I'll be on Beard Bros channel and talk some shit and paint something live, I guess. And they'll ask me questions, I assume. That's how an interview goes. We'll see. You never know. Gaxix tonight, around 8 o'clock UK time. Around 8 o'clock UK time tonight, I will have beer and listen to music and paint a vehicle. Design a vehicle, I think. I think that's on the agenda. That's gonna be a portfolio project, ideally. So I'll be doing that. I have a 3D block out of the car I want to design. And it's gonna be having go through some major changes because I've shifted the design purpose. But it's gonna be yeah, so cool music, me not having microphone on, you guys in chat, I will be in chat, talk as in typing. It's gonna be cool, nice and relaxed. So time is running out. I think 2 minutes or so left. Gaxix, that sounds good. No, that's all good. Gaxix, no worries, man. I really enjoyed what was it? Not last Wednesday, but the Wednesday before. It was nice to just not having to talk and just listen to music and stream. I really want that more. That has to become more of a tradition on my end. Thank you, Zealin. It's just the idea. I think the pose of a climbing sells the creature, and I think the eyes are what, it's just a very weird thing. It's not really anything in particular. Thank you. All right. I'm gonna call this finished. I would love to spend more time on it, but as you say, time is money, and I gotta go back to work. So what's this? Climb. Inktober. So the obligatory zoom in. Oh, look at all those details. Oh, here, look, I'm forcing the perspective even more. Now it looks like he's coming to get you. Yeah, spelling Inktober, that is the challenge. All right, thanks everyone for coming. Have a fantastic Friday. See you tonight, Monday morning. Have a good one, everyone. Bye.